Welcome. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I have decided to drop out of my engineering college, which I was in for almost 2 years. And just before my fourth sem has ended, I have decided to drop out of this college. And there are a bunch of reasons why, which I'm going to get into later. The one main reason that I had for actually leaving is because if there was this management issue in the college, is that if you haven't done so and so, you're not eligible for third year. And because I wasn't eligible this year for third year, I had to take a drop year and come back into third year in 2025 July. And I just know I would go crazy in the house for like 1 year if I did not do anything. Of course, they'll tell you do internships, come to college, but let's just admit that that doesn't work. Like I wouldn't really be focusing on anything if I took a drop year. So, and obviously I have like, if I wanted to stay in this college, I had to study for more 3 years and then get my degree. So I thought, why not just change my degree and do something new that I'm actually interested in. Because ever since I got into this college, I realized that it's not something like engineering is not something I want to do. It's not something that I want to do. And I know it's very late that I've realized it, but I feel like how I feel is that it's never too late. So I've decided that I'm going to be dropping out and going for something else that I'm going to be revealing in the next video. But yeah, I think dropping out is something Indian students find it very hard to do, especially if you've dropped out from, let's say, medical or engineering, especially because we've been brought up in this environment where, the engineers and doctors take away all the respect. That's how we've been brought up. That's not the case though. That's not the case. It's what we've been fed. It's the mental imagery that we've been fed ever since we've taken birth. And because of this repetition feeding I used to believe that maybe engineering is something I really want to do. And now when I got into this college a while ago, I realized that I don't want to. But I was like, what, if I've gotten in, I'm going to do it for the degree. But now 3 more years is I just not going to be able to do it. There are a bunch of other reasons why I don't want to do engineering. And before that, I'd like to explain you all why I actually came into this college. You all know I had been, used to this kind of people around me who used to tell me, you know what, go for engineering, go for medical, because they have a good ROI. So I really believed, maybe this is the real shit. I can do engineering, I can get a job and live a nice, reliable life with, my wife and future kids and whatever. And, doesn't mean I want them. That's just the mental imagery that I used to have at that time. But yeah, I started believing that engineering is the way to go, and I decided that I'm going to go for engineering. And when I got into the college, I realized that it's kind of like a lie. I mean, there are exceptions that will prove you wrong, but I talk in a very majority sense of way. So for the majority of people, the ROI is not that great. It's a competition. It's kind of like it's like a race. It's like a rat race where you have to. The thing about engineering is that and medical I can't comment because I haven't done it. I haven't gotten enrolled in like a medical college. But engineering, I got to say, is not as good as it seems like. And that's why we've got so many Indian movies coming on engineering and how it takes a toll on students' mental health. But that's a story for another day. So long story short, I got into this college, realized that it's not my thing, and now here we are dropping out of this college. Do not even get me started on the education system, because that's one thing I'm not a fan of in the entire world. I feel like the way we're being taught things is very much like we're being designed to be slaves and work for other people. And everybody, when the moment I got into my college, and the moment every single day I've gone to the college, all I've heard around me is package, internships, and that's it. All these people are after is package. And I don't blame them for it, because in my college, a lot of people are small town people, and for them a package may just be the best thing ever, because if you give them like a reliable source of money that they get every single month, and if they're happy with it, then why not? But I wasn't happy with that, and I didn't fit in that crowd. So I decided that so it kind of makes sense for me to not even be around that crowd, because they just wanted the things more than I did. So I would not even get it if I competed with them, because it's not something I genuinely wanted from my heart. And yeah, it's almost as if these people who teach you are training to be employees and all. It's even like business schools. Like the thing about business schools is that like most of them is that their teachers don't really have any businesses going on for them, and they're teaching you business. So they don't really have any experience, but they're apparently eligible to teach you how to go about your own business, which is a bit, I don't want to like say it, but it's a bit fucked when you think about it, because the problem is that you need experience to be able to teach someone anything. And if you're doing a teaching job that pays you a monthly figure, how can you teach someone business? Because what is the business what's the business that you really have going on for yourself? I remember filling out this journal when I was in this college, and I remember that I wasn't able to understand anything that I was writing in it. I wasn't able to even understand what was mentioned in the journal. I was just writing it like a blind man, and that's what the teachers had instructed me to do. Just write it, show it to me, get corrected, and leave. That's it. Like, imagine me getting a degree for something that I don't even know how to do. Like, I was gonna get a mechanical engineering degree. I don't know what's the bending equation. I don't know. I could go on about the education system, to be honest. But enough of that, and here are the reasons. So the reason number one for me was I wasn't able to get enough time for myself. Like, for me, I want to go to the gym, I want to build a nice body, I want to read books, I want to do other activities, I want to go out to social events, and I can't do it because engineering just takes all of it. And the problem with that is that I was like, because it's not my thing, I was devoting a lot of my time towards finishing assignments and studying, but nothing was really going right. I wasn't getting good grades, I wasn't able to complete most of the assignments on time, and I wasn't even able to enjoy my life, like the other parts of my life, which consists of like going to the gym. I had to miss gym for such a long time, and I had made a lot of progress, but I kind of lost a lot of it because of this stupid thing, this stupid college. But now, thankfully, that's not an issue. I can finally focus on other things, and I've seen that other courses kind of give you a lot of time in your personal life to actually sort a lot of your aspects of life out. Two is learning things I could never use in my life ever, which means I could just never apply these things ever in my life. I don't think I need to explain this anymore. I think I've pretty much explained it in the education system rant. But reason number three is that I was very different to people around me. People around me had different goals, ambitions. I had different goals, ambitions. I believe in different things to make you money. The end goal is that you want to make money, right? Make money, live a good life. That's the end goal. Like, for me, it was to make money, and I think there are many more ways to make money than actually doing engineering. 4 years of all that, with a dozen internships and 6,000 assignments and 400 recurring tests. So I think there are better ways to make money. Of course, I gotta work hard, I understand, but I want to work hard on something I actually enjoy working hard on, and that was not the case for me. Like, these people who were in my college was that I'm sorry, I have cold, but people who were in my college were very like just get things done oriented way, and that's not a bad thing at all. Like, for me, even I had that mindset for a very long time, but the thing is that it's the returns for me which is not really promising enough for me to stay in this course, and maybe they believe that to be true. So yeah, not getting along and not having because I could not get along with so many people, I couldn't make enough friends. And it's not the journey or the destination, it's the company. And if there is no company, what's the point of the journey or the destination? Yeah. For genuine reasons, why I think leaving this college is the right decision for me. And I hope some of you all, I feel like some of you all can relate to it, who are doing engineering. And if you do, just drop a like or subscribe. I mean, it won't really affect you, but it would mean a lot to me. It would help me out, certainly. And I'm going to link my socials in the description. I'm going to start uploading there soon too. And the next video is going to be about what I'm going to do now. So what's the plan now? As it's too late, I'm going to be 20 this year. I got to get shit sorted out. And I got to hurry. Like, I got to buckle up, whatever. Yeah, so the next video is going to be about what's the plan now. What am I going to do now? What is going to be the course I'm going to pursue? What's going to be the plan of action? What's going to be the step-by-step procedure? What are other courses that I'm going to be going into? And basically, what's going to be the end goal of all this? I'm going to be revealing that in the next video, which I'm going to be uploading, I think, under 7 days, maybe 3 days. But yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Okay, good luck, I guess. Good night, yeah. I don't know. Like this video and take care.